Guys, Jason here, and Samsung has been getting a lot of flack from the tech world. A lot of hate and insults, but there's no denying that they pioneered a lot of features that are now seen in Android and on iOS. Samsung has been doing awesome stuff, but while others hate, they paved the way for great features on mobile used today by Google and Apple. This video is about the greatest Samsung features and even some underrated ones. In first place, we have the infamous multi-window. First isn't the only bragging rights here. Samsung was the first to bring split-screen multitasking and flip-floating windows to modern smartphones. They also have had one of the most refined solutions out there. Not only can I watch YouTube videos while browsing Google Plus and Twitter, I can do other things, which opens windows to a ton of possibilities, hence multitasking. Not limited to just doing one thing and switching back and forth between apps to do the other. On tablets, don't get me started with how useful it is, taking advantages of the larger screen real estate. I can work on a project with S-Note while dragging and dropping files from my gallery and file manager at the same time, and listen to music as well or browsing the web for even more ideas. This is hands down the greatest thing Samsung contributed to mobile, making use of larger screens instead of wasting space with just using one app at a time. Next feature is the S Pen, and while it only exists on Samsung Galaxy Note devices, it's awesome. God, is awesome. I remember when Steve Jobs said the stylus was dead and now Apple has the Apple Pencil. This all came from Samsung's reinvention of the mobile stylus. Let's not lie, they were pretty clunky before on touchscreens that didn't even like to be touched. As Apple brought about the revolution of touchscreen smartphones with the first iPhone, so did Samsung with the S Pen. This is not only the true incarnation of precision, but it has a bevy of features that other smartphones and devices just dream to have. The S Pen is fantastic. It is precise, never needs to be charged, comfortable to use, and honestly I don't know how my life would have been without it. For 4 years I spent my whole time in my university studying petroleum engineering, and it made it so much easier. Taking notes, drawing graphs, sheets and diagrams and other things students do. Never needed a pen and paper, everything was stored on the cloud using S-Note syncing with Google Drive. Even now for various design projects, the S Pen still makes it much easier and precise to do all what I do and love. This wouldn't be possible without a third, of course, which is S-Note. There are so many apps out there for tablets, but I got used to S-Note and all its features, limitations and even quirks. It is the app that works best with the S Pen and helps my workflow, whether it be projects that I've done, still do, or just a lot of stuff in general, which without would have been a mess or a hassle. The fourth is Wi-Fi Direct, and while this is a standard Android feature, Samsung is the only company making it easy to share over this standard by including it in their share menu. For those who don't know what Wi-Fi Direct is, this is the fastest standard for transferring stuff wirelessly. Very convenient for huge files which take hours over Bluetooth, will take just a couple of minutes with Wi-Fi Direct. This is best when you're far from a computer or have no USB cable. You can use an app called Superbeam on other Android devices, but it requires you to download the app on both devices. The last feature on my list is a clipboard. Yes, I said a clipboard. It's unbelievable that up to now, phones and tablets can only just copy one thing at a time. Usually most of that just being text. If you have a bunch of stuff to copy from your browser to your Notes app, you will need to highlight it, select, copy, go home and paste it in the Notes app. Then go back to recent apps, open your browser, copy the next thing, go back to recent apps again, find your Notes app, open and paste. Seriously? Jeez, that's long. That's very long. If I had a clipboard just like on a Samsung phone, I would just copy again, and then hit home, go to my Notes app and just keep pasting everything and paste and everything is done. I can also copy and paste images, by the way, which is also very handy, not just copying text. Way convenient and insanely more awesome. And that was it. Yes, Samsung devices have flaws like any other devices, but they also have an incredible feature set. I just happen to see past the hate and Sam shaming. Nothing is perfect. So that was it, guys. If you liked the video, please hit me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to get more videos from me as soon as they are released.